All right, Aries, it's not bad, but it's a little bit self-defeating between the two. So from like Vampire, you pulled Sacrifice, Renunciation, Offering, and Letting Go. But then you pulled Faith from Chakra Wisdom, which is telling you you need to have faith here, that what you're letting go of is going to benefit you and make you feel better about who you are, make you feel like you're a better person. When you're looking at Sacrifice, what you're giving up here is not the things that make you happy, but the things that are going to prevent you from becoming like the best version of yourself, I think would be the best way to put that. With Faith, what you need to let go of here is the pain, the wounds. The harder you hold on to that, the worse it's going to be for you, right? What you're holding on to is a lot smaller than what you realize, right? Like the message with Faith has always been put the brick down. It's not a damn wall, right? You're blocking yourself by continuing to hold on to something that is not going to benefit you. All right, Aries. Here's your overall for the week. The Eight of Pentacles. So busting your ass, working really hard. And the thing is with the Eight of Pentacles, right? I like it because to me it's saying that you know what you're doing. Right now, it could be that you're putting too much effort or too much focus into something, which may be why Sacrifice is showing up here. But, if we're talking about work with the Eight of Pentacles, generally this is somebody who enjoys what they're doing, but there is the financial aspect of that too with the Eight of Pentacles. It's good, but it just depends on what's going on. Yeah, I'm telling you. In the past, the Ten of Wands. Faith, I'm telling you, it feels like that to me. It feels like the Ten of Wands. Like you're carrying all this around, but it's not something you need to do anymore. Now, it could be that with a work situation here, very simply, you've taken on too many responsibilities. So how is that affecting you now? Okay, so the Three of Cups in the present. Now, I don't like that the Ten of Wands is above that. But, if you want to look at it in a positive aspect, basically it's saying that, you may have taken on a lot, but you have experience, expertise, so to speak, with the Eight of Pentacles and with the Three of Cups. There could definitely be support around you for what you're working toward, what you're working on, right? They may be responsible for kind of helping to lift the burden, so to speak. But I don't know. I have to see what's happening here. Oh, shit. All right. Future conditions, the Eight of Cups. Aries, what? And you're only at the 8, it's like almost done. You're just like right there, but it just doesn't get there. Not with that Eight of Cups being there. Now, going back to my feeling of the Three of Cups here, I feel a little bit iffy because normally, this shows up for me when we're talking about outside influences, right? Third-party situations, things like that. But with the Eight of Cups being future conditions, it's you putting in too much time and too much effort into something that isn't giving you what you want anymore. Needing to move on, right? But it's not always that easy. And what worries me is that it's future conditions, so that suggests that you're still going to stay with this because it's not an ending. You're close, but you're not there. Oh shit, your best path to follow, the Two of Cups. Wow. So, if we are talking about third-party situations, it's time for that to be done with. You can't keep doing that. You can't keep being involved in situations where, there is that extra wheel, right? And this isn't like all-out cheating if we're talking about a relationship, maybe emotional affairs here. But your advice is for 2, not 3, 2, right? The Two of Cups, the connection, the emotional connection, right? Making a good fit for you. Stop putting so much time and effort into, other people that are not going to give you what you need. And that's basically how I'm seeing this. Now, with the Ten of Wands, right? It's like feeling pressure to like work really hard here to make like a connection. And it shouldn't be that way. It should be like effortless, right? But yet you continue to put into again, people that are not going to give you this kind of connection, which is why this is your advice, right? Needing to put effort into a relationship, walking away from third-party situations, especially if you feel like it's been weighing on you, right? Wow. Okay, now I understand. In your environment, the Five of Cups. All right. Here's what I'm going to say on this. If you're looking at the Five of Cups connected to the Three of Cups, first of all, right, you're talking about celebration. But with the Five of Cups, this is disappointment. So directly opposing each other, which says to me that at one point here, there may have been another person that you may have, put some effort into here. And with the Five of Cups, it just didn't work out. It just is not working out. It's time to move on now. It's time to look for a better connection for you, right? This to me looks like being disappointed by other people. Wow, Aries. Your hopes and your fears, the Six of Swords. If you are dealing with, let's say you're in a relationship right now where there is, a lot of weight being put on you, or you feel like overwhelmed by your feelings for somebody else, or you just feel like weighed down by a relationship here. There's definitely disappointment. With the Eight of Cups, though, it's like you've been giving, not getting shit back. With the Six of Swords, your hope there is to move on, right? But are you doing it? Are you putting in the effort there? Or are you continuing to put your effort into, a situation with other people that isn't going to make you happy at all? Because I'm still going back to this and thinking the effort needs to be put into an actual connection, right? Not anything that's like superficial. Like, I feel like some of you have been wasting your time with people who just disappoint you, Now, if you are in a relationship here, it looks like it's time to move on, right? The problem may be because of outside people, and that may be where the disappointment is. Now, with the Two of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles, absolutely there could be, a chance to fix this, right? Work on things, have a better connection, But really what I'm getting from this more than anything is that, especially looking at the oracle cards, if we're talking about sacrifice, needing to make a sacrifice here to have a better relationship with somebody, it's needing to let go of the pain with faith, right? But I look at this and I think there's disappointment when it comes to something not working out, a connection not working out. I still kind of feel like it may have to do with, outside influences, the third party situation, whatever. But I don't know. I think that maybe you're surrounded by people who just do not give you fulfillment at all, and you're wasting your time and effort here. But I do think that with the oracle cards, the sacrifice with the wounding and the pain is what's going to help you here actually put time and effort into, a better relationship for you, right? Wow. All right. And then coming out the Three of Pentacles. And this goes back to what I was saying about there being potential here for some of you to work on a relationship. It's going to take a lot of effort here. When you're looking at the Three of Pentacles, it's working with someone. But the other thing that I'm getting from this, especially with the way that it's lining out, it's like hoping that somebody else is recognizing how much you're doing, how much you're actually trying to put into a connection here. But you're not happy. You're disappointed here, right? And again, the pain is right there. The problem is, though, is that you keep giving to this, right? But that's, and I look at that 10 and think, it was once there, that feeling of just dropping this shit and going back to the one, that damn Ace of Wands, right? But, you just don't do it. All right, the Devil. Unhealthy. Bad. You don't think it has to do with Cap. It may have to do with that for some of you. But then you have Gemini showing up here too. But you know me. With the Devil showing up, you know that this is an unhealthy situation. You know, why is it that, you know, you're continuing to put in all of this effort if somebody is not seeing what you are trying to do here to make a better situation? Right? And with the 10 of Wands and the Devil, absolutely makes sense, right? Feeling trapped, you know, feeling the weight of all of this, feeling the pressure on you, feeling overwhelmed, overburdened. It's too much. It's too much. And again, going back to being disappointed by somebody else, you know, or just other people in general with the Three of Swords, it's something not working out. It's something not working out at all, right? And with the Lovers coming out here, you know, I look at this and I think, yeah, especially with the Two of Cups here being your advice, we could definitely be talking about, you know, the major relationship. But it's also, you know, those choices between temptation and doing the right thing, right? But feeling the weight of all of that with the 10 of Wands, absolutely. You know, but I look at this and think, you know, whoever these people are, they just don't see you. It's like they don't see you. They don't recognize you. They're not seeing what you're doing here. I don't feel like that they're even paying attention to the effort that you're trying to put into them. But you're not getting anything at all in return, but yet you continue to do this. You know, but you realize, though, with the Six of Swords here, that you need to move on from this. You know, I look at this and I think, you just need to start putting more time and effort into somebody who's going to actually give you what you want, what you need. Because what you're doing right now is self-defeating. It is self-defeating. Especially when it comes to relationships. My advice for this would be, you know, for those of you, let's say, you know, you're in a relationship right now, things are not going well. There may be disappointment because of third-party situations. You may not be very happy with the situation. And, you know, somebody else may not be seeing here that you are trying to put in the effort to make things work. But with the Two of Cups being there, right, it's about the emotional connection. If you don't have that, then maybe it is time to move on. You know, because I look at all of this and I just feel like, oh man, this relationship is just too much. You know, now again, right, with the Two of Cups being there and the Lovers, absolutely it could be about a romantic relationship. You know, this could be about family and friends. It could be about work relationships. It just depends. Now, for those of you who are single, stop putting so much time and effort into people who aren't going to recognize you at all. There's no point in trying to make that work because you're looking at a 3 and your advice is 2, right? Needing to have that connection with just one person here. But, you know, I look at the clarifiers and I'm looking at your circumstances and why it's led you to this point here, but yet you are making the choice to continue doing this, and that may be where sacrifice is coming through. The Queen of Wands. You know, what I worry about here is that if we're looking at the Queen of Wands clarifying that, absolutely this could be you, but I look at her and think she is not available. So you may have somebody coming in from the past, but you may already be in a relationship, right? Being couples here. Now, on the other hand, for some of you, if you are dealing with the Queen of Wands, it may be somebody coming back from the past who's already involved in a marriage, in a relationship, right? Because I just don't see her as, you know, available to the person she's trying to connect with. Wow, Aries, what is going on with you guys? I would say for couples, be careful about, you know, who's coming in. You know, and my thing is you can reconcile with someone when it comes to what has happened in the past. If I could fucking talk right today, you can reconcile with them without getting involved in a relationship, right? But I think for Aries, you would be like, all right, the past is the past. Why are you bringing it back up? You know, so I feel like this has to do with the person that may be coming through, right? Whether this is male or female, doesn't matter to me. What I'm getting from this is that they're not available. They shouldn't be doing this. You know, if they're not going to be, willing to, move forward with you in a relationship, then what is the point in trying to come to you and reconcile? Because I just don't see you doing that. I don't see Aries being like, oh yeah, I needed this, because you guys are pretty quick to move on. I mean, the past is what it is. So I would be careful for couples if you have somebody coming back through, and I mean, right, it's up to you. I mean, ultimately, you're going to have to make a choice here on whether or not it's even worth, reconciling. But for singles, I do think that, you are needing to have a conversation with somebody about fixing something, making something right, making something fair and balanced. But I think that the big time message here is that whatever it is that you're doing right now with people, they don't see you. They don't recognize you. I don't think that they even see the amount of effort that you're trying to put into, a connection, a relationship, whatever that relationship is. And I think that you need to start putting some more time and effort into, an actual connection that is good for you, where you're not, doing all the work here and everything is, equal between the two of you. Because I just see you doing the same bad habits over and over again, and it's just going to continue to lead to heartbreak, right? And you need to have faith. You need to have faith that once you let this go and whatever pain that you've been through, it's going to make you a better person. It's going to make you feel better about you.